Hello, this is Nicole Whitlock,
Hello.
and welcome to Money Mondays. We are a group of e-commerce team. Well, actually, let me just start all over. This is Nicole Whitlock. I'm with Team NEOS. We are doing an early edition of Money Monday, so I'm thrown off. We're doing it early because Monday happens to be Memorial Day. So this is our official early edition of Money Mondays. And we're a group of e-commerce entrepreneurs. We sell on eBay, Amazon, Bonanza, Shopify, and many other platforms where we can make money. And we sell anything and everything, anything from bicycles to toys to food to clothes, you name it. If you're going to the store to buy it, any store, whether you're going to a store or you're buying it online, we sell it. And we make money off of that. So we are a group of people who like to help each other, and we like to encourage each other, and we like to lift each other up. And we train together, we mastermind together, we help our new team members to be profitable and successful, and we help each other like tweak our business so that we can get better at our game and elevate our game. So on the panel today in the early edition of Team NEOS Money Mondays, we have Mr. Derek Strickland, Miss Leah Jones, and Miss Renata Darden, and we're so glad that everyone's here. We're going to go ahead and go to Leah first because Leah can only stay for a little while, but we'd love to hear Leah's story and love to hear about her first or her most profitable time period since she's been in the business. So Leah, you can take it away.
Okay, I think I'm unmuted now, right?
Yes, you are.
Okay, so well, my most profitable month was definitely during quarter four. Um, I would say probably November, actually, not December, because everybody's getting ready to decorate for Christmas and stuff like that. So I would say definitely November was my most profitable month. I've been doing this for seriously for about a year now, a little over a year actually, and I really got serious about the business. I joined actually in summer of 2014, but I didn't really do a whole lot with it. So when I went to my first corporate live event, that's when I really started hustling. That's when I met a lot of the team members of Team NEOS, found out that there was a whole group in Dallas that meets up monthly, and just found out how many people were in my area that were also doing this as well. So that's really been a big part. Having that support has been a big part of keeping me going, keeping me motivated. Because trying to do it on my own, I had some success, but the support of the team is what really changed my business, and going to that live event, learning those other tips and tricks, things like that. And so now I'm still going. I started out just drop shipping on eBay, and then I moved up to Amazon, and now I'm very involved in Amazon. I actually deliver for them as well. So when people drop ship packages, it just may be me that delivers it. So I'm actually waiting in line right now to get another delivery route today. So that's been another great source of income because I can contract with them separately in addition to working my e-commerce business. And it's kind of cool because, like I said, all of these packages that I'm delivering are, it could be your dropship items. And, so I have a vested interest in making sure these people get their packages, get them on time so that, the whole e-commerce system works. So that's kind of in a nutshell what I do. I sell on Bonanza as well, but primarily eBay and Amazon, moving more towards Amazon as much as possible, as much as I can keep my inventory stocked anyway. So, Nicole, did you have any other questions for me?
Well, I like the fact that you get paid twice from Amazon.
Yeah, me too. Actually, I kind of get paid three times because actually, sort of four times. Okay, so here's how. So I contract with Amazon for delivery services. I also sell on Amazon with the FBA program, and there were two more. Okay, so the other way is I'm signed up with a site that will price match. So if your price goes down, like if I sell on eBay, yeah, so like eBay and Bonanza, if my source is Amazon, I kind of get paid sort of via Amazon that way as well, kind of, because I'm getting the products there. And then I'm signed up with a cashback site, so if the price ever drops within 30 days, I automatically get reimbursed the difference. So, yeah, it's kind of 4 different ways that I'm getting paid just by being involved with Amazon. So that's pretty cool.
That is like totally awesome. See, and that's the kind of stuff that you'll learn being on Team Neos, and that's the kind of information that you'll find out when you come to events and mastermind. That was what Leah was saying. You know, we have events locally in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. We mastermind all together and all the time, and we come together and we shop and we trade secrets and tips and tricks. And you know, that is just she just named 4 ways that she gets paid. I mean, like that's bananas, and just all for her connection with Amazon. So, so Leah, what are you looking forward to that's coming up?
Definitely looking forward to Q4 again. But summer is great. You know, summer, there's so many things. I was able to snag a bunch of like slip and slides and other things like that, pull floats and stuff. I was able to get those during the winter. So I got them for dirt cheap. And so now I'm able to send those into FBA. Nobody can beat my price because I'm telling you, nobody else got these things for what I got them for. So you just got to kind of keep an eye out and plan for the next season. You know, and get what you can on like clearance, and always make deals with your store managers. Make friends with your store managers and haggle with them, because like Walmart, for example, I shop there a lot. And I know the store managers, they'll work with me if I'm going to buy in bulk. So just always never be afraid to ask. I mean, that's what I do. So, and I get some great deals. And then, you know, again, people can't really compete with me on price. I can still drop my price way below other people because I got it for so much of a discount and still, you know, make out pretty good with profit.
That is just totally awesome. Let me just tell you. So, you know, Leah's story, I love her story because I also took advantage of a lot of clearance, and she knows that. So both of us have a pretty probably sizable shipment going in for floaties and all kinds of stuff that's water related in the Amazon here. We probably should have sent them in like a few months, at least a month ago. But anyway, that's all
I
right.
should have sent my stuff a long time ago, but you know, I can always merchant fulfill it too and ship it
That's
out
true.
myself.
We can always
So,
merchant fulfill it, and that's another thing that you'll learn here within Team Neos and also within INFINii. We can always merchant fulfill it. So, Leah, I know that you are extremely busy. I'm glad that you came out and shared your 4 different ways to make money with Amazon. And
yeah, I was just about to say I'm starting to inch up in line here, so I'm going to have to jump off. But thanks so much for having me. And y'all join Team Neos. You're not going to see anything else like this, and it's going to make you real money. You have to put in effort and you have to work, but it definitely beats a 9-to-5 gig, in my opinion.
I agree with you. Well, we'll see you later. Thank you for coming out. Have
Bye.
a good day. Be safe. So that was Leah Jones, and we are so glad that she's part of Team Neos. And you know what? You have the opportunity to click the link below, or you can find Leah on her Facebook page and join her team. I mean, I think that would be awesome if you joined her team. She's a great leader. She's a great mentor when it comes to teaching about Amazon. And actually, you can join any Team Neos member. You can join Derek Strickland. You can join Renata Darden. Just find them on Facebook. You can join me, Nicole Whitlock, and just you know, connect with us, and we can give you our link. Or any other Team Neos member that's sharing their link, we want you to join them, because this is the only place where you'll find that type of information, tips and tricks. We get together every Monday. We have our Money Mondays hangout, but we're doing the early edition today. In addition to that, we have a team training every Monday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, and that's another opportunity for us to share exclusive things that only Team Neos members share with each other. Anything that new that we find out, something that we learn, and we also have get-togethers. Here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, we get together the second Saturday of every month. We have some Team Neos members traveling this summer that will be going to different locations to try and help the team members make money. I mean, what business do you know that you could join where somebody's actually going to come out and do what they can to help you to be profitable? This is an e-commerce business. It's a business that doesn't require you to even build a team or recruit if you don't want to. You can make all your money just in e-commerce alone. Now, building a team or sharing this opportunity with others just gives you another way to make money. But if you just want to do the e-commerce side, that's fine. You can do that. We just encourage you, click the link below. We have a lot of stuff to tell you about Team Neos. We have a lot of stuff to tell you about INFINii. So I'm going to let Miss Renata come out and let her tell her story, how her business is going, and anything she wants to share with us about INFINii or Team NEOS. So Renata, if you'll unmute yourself, because I muted you earlier.
I was gonna say, look, I had my computer completely shut down. I mean, you were just, all I could see was a picture of you. I couldn't hear anything. I couldn't chime in. I couldn't do anything. But I'm on my phone, so hopefully this will work out because I don't normally do it this way. But hello, everyone. I'm Renata. I am a member of the phenomenal Team NEOS. I'm so happy to be here this morning. I've been MIA for a few weeks because of basketball and things. But just want to say hey to everyone. Just want to take a minute to share my story, share some of my successes, and hopefully encourage you to actually step out on faith, do something that you may not have done before, trust that you've got people in your corner, trust that we're going to help you in any way that we can, and just work this business. So I got started with e-commerce. Well, I've been doing e-commerce for a very long time, just not to the extent that I'm doing it now. So I started selling things several years back in the middle of some, I don't know what else to call them, but not ideal situations. I was selling things because I had to. And so I saw that it was enabling me to actually be able to sustain myself and my two young kids just by literally pulling things off the wall and selling them, because I was in a position where I had to move and I didn't know exactly where I was going, but I knew that everything couldn't go with me. So I started selling a very long time ago. Someone introduced drop shipping to me a very long time ago, but it was so convoluted, so confusing. I wrapped everything up and sent it back. And then, not really knowing that this was going to change my life, but I came across a link. I started looking into it again. I had some support along the way. I figured out that this was a viable method to be able to make money from home, stay home with my kids, travel with my children, and not have to clock in every day or anything. So I have been working on my own for about the last 9 years in various ways, but e-commerce has literally changed our lives. So if you have looked at this opportunity before, I'm here to tell you it can absolutely work for you. You've heard stories now. It may take a little time. Nicole has mentioned that it's just like starting in a new industry offline. There's a learning curve. There's some things you've got to learn. There's some things you've got to be persistent with. There's some consistency things that you've got to learn to do. But I'm here to tell you, whatever your reasons are for not doing it, they're not valid. I know Nicole likes to say she doesn't want to get preachy, but if it's fear, then God has told us He doesn't give us a spirit of fear. If it's anxiety, then God has told us be anxious for nothing. So I'm telling you that you can put your fear, you can put your anxiety, you can put your past, as we've heard from the gentleman last week who has a church and came in thinking about all of the past failures and ready to give up. This is different. You've got support. You've got training. You've got consistent training that will help you to build your business, help you to stay in the loop with what's going on. So I have, and I'm actually going to build a brand around this, but I've got a kid who likes to sell things. I've got a kid who likes to have money in his pocket. He's 9 years old, and the only bad side of this at all is that whenever I used to say to them, well, if you got money, you can do it. This kid has always got money. So, even when he tends to not do what he's supposed to do with his teachers and that sort of thing, I'll say, well, okay, like I'll give you an example, but this week we went to the barber shop. I take them to the barber shop. I have my schedule, and then any time outside of that, because they're in this phase where they like a freshie. They want their hair cut all the time for their basketball games. Outside of my schedule, if you want your hair cut, you pay for it yourself. So I picked them up from school the other day to take them to the barber shop. One of them, we were high-fiving, having a good time. He did a great job at school, and I was like, okay, well, I guess, I'm headed straight from the school to the barbershop, so I guess, well, Joshua, you're not going to get your hair cut today. Well, I don't know who I thought I was talking to, but he goes into his backpack and pulls out the money for his haircut, and I'm sitting here thinking, where'd you get money? Now, I'll have to do a video on this on another day, but my son has decided or figured out, in addition to his Amazon sales, when I go to Sam's, typically to scan things and find things that I want to either drop ship or to list. But when I go into Sam's and we're doing our regular grocery shopping, he's decided that there are things, usually in the candy aisle, that he can pick up with his money and sell at school. And it amazes me. But he came out, and I'll give you one example, give you a preface to my video, so be on the lookout. But he took a $7 pack of gum. I'm still amazed. He turned it into $52. He paid $7. He turned it into $52. So we'll have some chronicles of some of his sales coming up shortly. But I'm in a position right now where there are some things that are going on with my Amazon account. I am not pleased. I am not proud of the way that I've handled this account, because our fearless leaders, as well as our leader Nicole, has told us many times over how important it is to stay on top of your ratings. But the thing with Amazon, it doesn't work quite the same way with eBay as most of my experience had been. So I have started up I had several accounts, but I'm moving everything over to a new account. I had one bad feedback, which was not warranted. It only takes one on Amazon, because you've got some things that are a little out of your control. You don't have feedback on every sale. You don't have the ability to kind of do some of the tricks that we show you on eBay. But I'm telling you this not to discourage you, but to encourage you. Where there is a will, there is a way. And so I'm setting everything up, setting myself up for a phenomenal summer, setting myself up for an amazing fourth quarter. And it's taking me a little time to make the transition and to get everything moved over. But I just want to say to you that there is a way. When you have your ups and you have your downs, I'm going to piggyback on what Nicole tells us all the time. But Walmart doesn't shut their doors because they get a return. Target doesn't turn people away because, you know, they have an item that's out of stock. If you see this as a viable way to change your life, which it absolutely is, you've got to work through some of those situations. But I guarantee you that this is a viable method. This is something that anyone can do. This is something that you can do in your spare time if you want to do it part-time. I'm doing e-commerce full-time. My tagline is Amazon pays my bills. Amazon has absolutely made some changes. We don't have control over that. But you have control over your outlook. You have control over the way you look at things when problems arise. Either you're going to look at your why and know that you can and will get through it. Look at your why and understand why it's so important for you to come up with a solution and not an excuse. We are Team NEOS. We're here to help you. We're here to support you, and we'll carry you along the way with us as we go through our journey of learning, as we go through our journey of adding experiences to our bucket. My children and I are going to have a phenomenal summer. We've got some vacations planned. I've got some really cool things planned this summer. And it wouldn't be possible if I didn't have my e-commerce business. So I encourage you, click the link below. Whoever invited you, if you've got questions, get online with them. Send them a message. Get your questions answered so that you can get started. We've got some crazy things that are about to happen. We want you to be a part of it. Click the link below. Feel free to reach out to me if you've got questions. We love to help each other. We want you to be the next person we help. Thanks for giving me a chance to come out, Nicole. Back to you.
Well, I thank you for sharing your story. I was waiting on you to talk about that whole turning 100 into 500 and 500 to 5,000. But, you know, I have to say, well, I know you're still working on it, but there's a whole pre-story that goes with it. So I was like, you should tell that story. But that whole $7 to 52 is like, that's nice. That's like, I got to figure out that, what is that, like a 700%?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy because when I introduced him to the idea, and I said, well, I was out one day. He had been doing it on his own, but on a much smaller scale. This is a business that you can scale, guys. So he'd been doing it on a much smaller scale, but I went out and I was by myself that day, so I bought. And any of you can implement this with your young children if they have a desire to be entrepreneurs, but I bought one of the, I think it's a 14-pack of gum with 18 pieces in it. So do the math on that. But close to 200 pieces of gum. And I figured, okay, if he sells them for $1 a piece, he could easily make $20 off of this $7 pack. So that's what I was thinking. Then when we went back one other time, Sam's often does members only sales. So they had something where it was like $2 off. He bought his own pack from his earnings. What I did, and I believe in letting my kids earn their own money, but I also believe in teaching them how money works. So what I did, each of the packs, because it was $7 and there were these 14 packs in there, each one was costing me 50 cents. So when I gave him a pack, I only gave him a pack at a time. I told him his first 50 cents came to me. He had to pay his supplier first. Well, the first time, the first pack, I think it may have been within the first 2 packs. He had given me $7. He didn't give me $1. He gave me $7. So the rest of that whole bulk pack of gum was profit for him. And I made him bring it home and give it to me. We don't want, him losing money. We don't want people taking money from him. We don't want to give any of the people a reason, to cause problems. So anytime he makes the money, I would always have him come home and give it to me. And they have their own debit card, so I'd put the money on a debit card. Then when we did things like go to the mall or whatever, I didn't have to worry about him dropping it out of his pocket as he goes to the store next door or whatever. So anyway, those are all parental things. But this son of mine, since then, has paid for his own product up front. He has, in just a few packs at a time, come home with $20, and I'm thinking, dude, are you a loan shark? What have I created? Like, what's going on? But he's taken that money and realized he can not just sell the gum. He'll take the money from his gum sales and go buy cookies, and then he'll sell those. He'll take the money from his gum sales and in line at school, in the cafeteria. He'll buy Rice Krispie treats and sell those. So he's taken a 50 cents, a pack of gum that literally cost 50 cents and brought home $10 in a day. So yeah, he's got some different type of thinking going on, and so I'm trying to encourage him without creating a monster. But yes, if you go back, and I encourage you to go back once you join Team NEOS, go back and look at some of our past Hangouts, because I talk about my son. Nicole likes to talk about my son. But there are absolutely some great ideas in this group. There are some great opportunities to learn, and there are some great opportunities to earn. So do yourself a favor. Click the link below. Get started with our group. Get in on the next training. I guarantee you Nicole is going to bring some phenomenal knowledge. She always does. And again, feel free to contact me if you've got questions about my son and his, I'm going to call them the Chronicles of a Kid Who Sells, or something to that effect. But if you've got questions about how to encourage your kids to be their own boss, because that's what we're doing over here, feel free to reach out to me. Reach out to any of the great leaders on our team. We love to help people, and that's what we pride ourselves on. So that said, have a great day, guys, and I look forward to seeing you in our team. High five, Nicole.
High five. That was awesome. Oh, my goodness. So he's a little hustler. I'm sorry. I'm just going to call him a little hustler. That's all right. I ain't mad at him. I'm not mad at him. But, yeah, that's some serious profit there. I'm going to have to talk to him on the side. Like I said, if you don't know what to do with him this summer, just send him to my house. I can keep him busy. So, oh, my goodness. Well, I'm going to mute you out. I'm so glad you came out today. So, she shared a lot of great information. This business is a journey, a transition from whatever you're doing today to jumping into e-commerce. All of us have different backgrounds. I do software support. Renata's a stay-at-home mom. Prior to that, she was in software and computer science, that type of system support as well. Derek does what he does. He's really involved in what he does. And so all of us, we didn't all start off with an e-commerce background. It's something you have to learn. It's kind of like, the first time you ride a bike. You can see people riding a bike, but you don't know what it's like until you try to get started. And, some people, they get on the bike and they take right off, and other people, they get on the bike and they pedal and they stumble and they, whatever. And then even seasoned bike riders still fall. So just know that this business is a journey, and it is a viable solution for many different people, depending on what their situation is, what they're trying to accomplish, what they want to do with that money that they make in e-commerce. Renata, she uses it to pay her bills, and that is like a totally awesome. Leah does it so she doesn't have to go back to work, to an office, to a 9-to-5. I do it so I can take care of my kids. I have 2 special needs kids, and they have different therapies, treatments, medical conditions. At any moment, this door might just open, and my son Nicholas might just pop his head in here and say hey to y'all, or say hey to me. He's autistic, and he does not have any, he does what he does, and I have to try and save him from himself and save him from me sometimes. But you know, this business has given me the opportunity to get them treatments and evaluations and therapies and whatnot that I would have not ever been able to pay for, because for the longest time, for the majority of his life, we weren't receiving any support from child support, or because I'm a single mom, and also we still not, but not receiving any level of support, you know, like government assistance. And so this was it for me. This was it, and my side business. This was it. Just doing e-commerce and being able to raise the money to cover therapies. And because of my e-commerce business, you know, we're going to have a nice summer. We're going to go meet some Team NEOS members out in the different cities and different states, and that's going to be phenomenal. But this is a great way to make money, raise money, to save money. And then this is the time. I mean, like right now is when you want to join Team NEOS. Let me tell you. Right now is when you want to join Team NEOS for actually three different reasons. One, you know, we've made some changes to our comp plan for those who like to bring team members on board, and we can talk about that at the end of this hangout. I'll go through a little bit of that. But the other thing is that we're prepping for Q4. Like, we prep for Q4 in June. June and July is when you want to prep for Q4, because if you don't know the stories about Amazon, Amazon makes the majority, actually all of their profits in Q4 for the entire year. They make all their profits for the entire year. And there are some people that are in this business that all they do is prep for the next Q4. And so when we say prep, that means preparing for, regardless of your religion, preparing for Christmas, preparing for October, November, December, and even January. Just making money in those 4 months. The income that you can make will be more, in some cases, for some people, than you would make the other 8 months out of the year. So this is the time in which people start preparing for that, building up their capital or building up their inventory, start prepping for what they're going to sell, what they're going to buy, and just beginning that process. So you want to join Team NEOS so you can get on the bandwagon right now, making sure that their Amazon accounts are in place so that they'll be able to do FBA or do merchant fulfilled on Amazon. And if you don't want to sell on Amazon, there's always eBay and Bonanza and Shopify. In addition to that, we're going to have INFINii stores, and we have the INFINii marketplace. So the ways in which you can make money in this business are endless. The thing that you want to do is get started now. I would not be waiting to join. I mean, it's okay if you want to join in August and September and October, but let me just tell you, a bunch of people already got a running start ahead of you if you wait until then to get started. So with that being said, I have a lot to tell you about INFINii, but I want to hear from Derek Strickland. Derek has so much to say. He's an awesome leader of Team NEOS, and he's going to tell us about his journey. So, Derek, take it away.
Can y'all hear that? Can you hear that, Nicole? And they say that, and they say yeah, and they say that. All we do is win, win, win. All right, let me cut them off. Hey everybody, my name is Derek Strickland, aka the FBA Book Boss, and all we do is win. All right, let me shut him off completely. All right. As Nicole said, listen, big ups to Leah and Renata. Love your stories, and man, I'm just honored to be on this panel with these two phenomenal women that is really crushing it in terms of e-commerce. But what I want to talk about was just why I'm here, why I do what I do. First and foremost, I'm here because I got a wife and 2 daughters. and they're the main reasons why I'm here. I'm listening to Renata talk about her son. I'm like, man, how old is he? is he around 10? I'm gonna have him. Oh yeah. We might have to do some family outing because I gotta have somebody that can bring home some money for my daughter. You know what I mean? But I got started online about 2008, and guys, I'm just gonna be very open and transparent. I was known as someone that was what they call program jumpers. You know, I had shiny ball syndrome. When I seen something new come out, I was like, man, I got to do that. You know, make quick money. And I'm very good at video marketing, so I learned at a early stage in my business that if I made a whole bunch of generic videos, that any new thing that came out, I could jump on it and just crush it. But what I really found out was that even though I was making money, even though I was generating leads and things of that nature, my team was not growing. My team couldn't duplicate what it was that I was doing. And then I seen someone online talking about copy, paste, get paid. Like, what is this? Copy, paste, get paid. You know, how does that work? You know, there's a lot of people I know that can copy, you know, right click copy, right click paste, and make some things happen. You know, that is very duplicatable. So if you're one of these people out there that are looking at us right now, first of all, I want to let you know you're at the right place at the right time, looking at this video. And if you're the person that has tried a lot of things and you got like one bullet left in the chamber and it's got to hit the target, like right dead center, you're looking at the right video. This is the right team. You can go ahead and pull the trigger and get involved with us right here, right now. Team NEOS is absolutely the best team I've ever been upon. It starts at the top and flows down with our tremendous leaders, Nikki and Paris Witherspoon, and they taught me how to be a marketer, a sponsor, a mentor that really actually cares beyond the business. All right. Now let me just break that down just for a second. It's one thing to care about your business, right? To care like, all right, I'm going to give you some time so that, you know, we can make sure that you upgrade, or I'm going to give you some time so that, you know, we can make sure that you are doing this or doing that. But it's all business related. What Nikki and Paris has taught me is how to go beyond the business and really be there for my team, right? Because it's not always about, you know, did you make a sale today? It's not always about, you know, did you sponsor someone today? You know, we deal with people that have real issues, and we give you real solutions, right? So I feel as though that when things are in the right priority, that things fall in line. You know, as Renato was saying, we don't want to get a little preachy in here, but guys, that's just me. You know, Team NEOS, what we want to do is we want to present you and give you a platform so that you can present yourself in the best possible light. I believe that God has given each and every one of us talents, gifts that He put deep down inside of you so that you can sustain in today's world. And what we want to do is get that out of you. We want to be able to help you put that out there and turn your information into an income, your passion into a profits. And we have a tremendous platform with the INFINii marketplace by which you can do that, right? Like, I deal with a lot of books, right? Like, they call me the book boss for a reason. Me and my wife have been shipping in books for like the last year and a half, and I'm not just talking about 2 and 3 at a time. I'm talking about maybe 1,000 a week. You know, 1,200 a week. That's the type of books that we send in. And it's like, we can talk to you all about books from A to Z. So what has happened is we have been able to take that knowledge that we have and put it into a digital product inside the INFINii marketplace. Now, let me talk to you all about that. All right, so let me just give you all, paint a picture, all right? Inside of INFINii marketplace, we may have, inside of INFINii, we may have 200,000 people worldwide. So you have a product that you know, something that you do easy, effortlessly. You just do it without thinking. It's like you're gifted to do it. You know, when you really love what you do, it's not work. You just do it, and people be at awe. Like, man, how does Nicole do eBay like that? Like, what? How does she crunch these numbers? Like, how does she figure out this comp plan to that point where she can show me how to make X amount of money, dollars a month? So it's some things that you do that you just do naturally, all right? But what INFINii is going to allow you to do is get that into a digital product. Now, say for instance, your digital product is going to cost, you're going to provide it for $100. Now, if it's going to be presented in front of 200,000 people, all right? So you're not going to sell every one of them. Everybody's not going to buy. But what if 10% buy? 10% of 200,000 is 2,000. I can do that math, Nicole. And 2,000 times 100 is what, Nicole? 20,000, 200,000, something crazy. It's money in your pocket. That's what it is. That's what it equals. So it's like that. It's just that simple. That's what you're gonna have access to when you join us in Team NEOS. And we have people that have already got their digital products. So it's not like you're going through this for the first time. We have already traveled through the minefield. Now, let me just talk to you about the minefield, and I'm gonna turn it right back over to you. If you were walking through a minefield, would you rather walk behind me or in front of me? You want to walk behind me. You know why? Because I know where all of the mines are at, and I'm going to lead you to the other side. If you join us, we have people that are experts at eBay, experts at Bonanza, experts at social media, experts at recruiting. We have everything that you could possibly need to be successful in this e-commerce business. All right? The leaders on this team are second to none. All right? I mean, you got people like Larry Moore that is working behind the scenes in more ways than you could ever think of. You know, you got Kelly Ward, which is in the thrift stores and really is a book boss in her own right, right? You got Miss Nicole Whitlock, eBay expert. I mean, just relentless when it comes down to helping her team, right? If you all are so fortunate to be on Nicole's team, let me get talk to Nicole. Can I talk to your team right quick? Oh, listen, let me get this camera up here. Listen, do everything she says. All right? Do it all. Don't do it tomorrow. Do it right now. Right? So if you have a chance to join Nicole, you need to join Nicole now. You have a chance to join Renata. Do it now. All right? Whew. Let me calm down a little bit. Let me calm down. Man. Listen, when you talk about Q4, right? Q4 means quarter four. That's Christmas time. You can sell just about anything. Nicole has a plan right now in line for her team so that when Q4 comes, if they ain't making no money, it ain't nobody's fault but theirs. Point blank. Point blank. And guess what? She shares this with all the Team NEOS as well. So it's not really just all about Nicole, but if you can get on this Team NEOS team, you have access to some of that, all right? So, guys, I didn't mean to go all the way there, all the way left, but I guess kind of got excited just thinking about the leaders on the team. AJ, we call him the dropship assassin. I have to say that because it's in the contract. So we have people like, Rashida. Boom! Best. You got to know that we have some of the best leaders in the game. All right? When you look at the events, you pretty much seeing Team NEOS there. All right? We have the best team in all of INFINii, and I say that without blinking. All right? I know it to be true without a shadow of a doubt. We have the best team in all of INFINii. So there's a link somewhere around here, right, that you really need to be clicking on right now. Because check it out. You're talking about a $49 decision, right? $49. I can show you a product right now that you can make $49 on before the end of the month's out. All right? But you got to be on the team to do that. We're not training other people's teams to that point. Now, we're known for helping everybody, but we keep the goodies for our team. All right? That really good stuff, like help you get the good feeling. You all know what the good feeling is? Get out of debt. That's what good is an acronym for. Get out of debt. All right? So if you want to get out of debt, if you want to learn how you can take your family on vacations, right, like maybe more than once a year, if you want to learn how to pay off some bills, maybe put up some emergency money, let me talk to all you fathers out there just for a second. Because I know as a man that one thing that bothers a man is if he doesn't have emergency money. If he doesn't have that reserve money put up to the sides, so just in case something happens, all right? With this business, we can teach you how to have that money put to the side so that if anything happens, car breaks down, bikes break, anything, you can go back to this reserve and pick up that money and do what you got to do and still be the man of the house, you know? So, Nicole, back over to you. Join Team NEOS today. And love you guys. Talk to you later.
Oh my goodness. Now, Derek, I didn't know I wasn't unmuted, so I'm sorry. I was saying 200,000, but you couldn't hear me. So, yes, that was the number, and that's not a small number, y'all. One thing that Derek didn't say, yes, we do call him the book boss, and that's also in our contract. We call him Derek the book boss Strickland. Derek has a semi come to his house, and I'm not talking about, it's not a little truck, like an 18-wheeler, like big 18-wheeler, lots of wheels, big back. He has pallets of books delivered to his house and pallets of books picked up from his house to go to Amazon. That's what the book boss does. That's why he's called the book boss. And he's making money on Amazon. All of us are making money on Amazon. So don't get it twisted. You want to be on his team too. There's a lot of stuff that he can tell you. And you really want to be on any Team NEOS member. I'm like, if you want to join INFINii, you need to just ask them, are you part of Team NEOS? If they say no, keep it moving. Find a Team NEOS member. Keep it moving and find a Team NEOS member. We just gonna tell you like it is. I'm just telling you the truth. And we might have a surprise guest. I'm hoping we're gonna have a surprise guest come out because we would love to have that surprise guest come out and share with us their thoughts. But Team NEOS is an amazing team to be on. So I'm gonna take this opportunity right now to give you some information about Team NEOS and INFINii. So let's start with INFINii. If you join today, you have the opportunity to join at 3 different levels. There's the Prime level, which gives you access to eBay, Amazon Bonanza, training. And with the eBay, you'll learn drop shipping, and you'll also learn how to do merchant fulfilled. That's where you have inventory in your possession and that you ship it off to the customer. Drop shipping is where you don't put any capital up. You don't spend any of your own money. You literally find an item on one site, list it on another site with a profit in between it, and when it sells from that other site, you keep the little profit in between it. So that's called drop shipping. That's the short version. And then Bonanza, you can also do drop shipping and you can do merchant fulfilled. And then we teach you on Amazon, we teach you how to do shopping for profits. That's where you go out and do retail arbitrage or online arbitrage where you find items at deep discounts. Leah talked about that briefly, how she finds things and she uses coupons and she figures out how to get discounts. So she's paying below that. She makes relationships with store managers, and so do I, and so does Derek. And so does Renata. And so we build relationships within our community so we can make money. So, that's one of the things that you want to do. Retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, we teach you how to master that.
This is Nicole with
Okay, so then we have somebody that's unmuted, so I have to mute Renata again. Then in addition to that, I don't know what happened there, we have that's our Prime level, and that's our entry level. So if you're looking to get your feet wet, to learn the business, to make a couple $100 or a couple $1,000 a month, that's the level you want to come in at. If you want to get introduced to the business and have some consistent part-time money, or just have some consistent pocket money, or get a couple $1,000s, you can do that at the Prime level. Then we have our Surge level. That next level gives you access to everything that you saw in Prime, but it also gives you access to additional training. At the Prime level, you also get access to the automatic listing creator that you can list. It streamlines your listing on eBay and Bonanza significantly. So if you were spending 20 minutes per listing to put up a listing on eBay or on Bonanza, you might get it down to 6 minutes. So that's like a lot of time saved, which means you can put up way more listings. So I love that tool. And again, that's at the Prime level. Then you have the Surge level. The Surge level gives you access to everything in Prime, plus it gives you access to Shopify training and also WooCommerce training and some advanced analytics and some advanced tools. Now the thing about that is that that's the level you want to be at. That's the sweet spot. If you're looking to fire your boss, quit your job, income replacement, that's the level you want to be at. Because at that level, you're going to learn so many different things about so many different platforms. And with the Prime level, the one thing I forgot to mention, we do FBA. FBA is Fulfillment by Amazon. That's where you go do retail arbitrage and you shop for profits and you send it into Amazon. And Amazon takes care of all the customer service and takes care of all the shipping out to the customer. So we teach you that at the Prime level. You learn some advanced techniques at the Surge level when it comes to Amazon. And then you have the Excel level. The Excel level is the level that you want to be at if you're wanting to leave a legacy for your family. That level is going to teach you private labeling. It's going to teach you so many other things, advanced techniques, and you get everything at Prime and Surge at the Excel level. So you don't have to buy these separate. If you get Excel, you get everything that's below that, all the training that's at the other two levels as well. And so Excel is the highest level in which you can join. As a member, you're going to gain access to everything that I'm about to mention. So you're automatically going to gain access to all the training. That's a given. You gain access to listing tools. That's a given. You also gain access to the INFINii Marketplace. And think of the Marketplace as a deeply discounted, I don't know, Walmart, Amazon, Overstock. Think of that. Because within the Marketplace, you will have access to be able to buy items to either drop ship, do merchant fulfilled, or do FBA from the Marketplace. And that is an awesome thing. It's an INFINii Marketplace, and so all of these items are in there for you to choose and pick and choose from. And in the training, we'll go through how you drop ship, how you do this, how you do that. And that is something that you get access to regardless of what level. You get access to the INFINii stores where you can create your own INFINii store. You can sell whatever you want to. If there's a specific niche that you want to focus on, let's say there's a niche for hair barrettes, or there's a niche for supplements, or a niche for sporting gear. That could be your own INFINii store, and you get access to that just for being a member at any level. I'm sorry, I got something in my throat now that I'm talking. You gain access to the you gain access to be able to bring in a vendor or a supplier or a manufacturer, and you can do that, and you'll have access to be able to make money off of any vendor, supplier, or manufacturer that you bring into the Marketplace, that you introduce to the Marketplace. In addition to that, we have our digital marketplace. Mr. Derek Strickland has a course coming out, The Book Boss. And so with The Book Boss, he is he's going to be teaching you how you can be your own book boss. And that's a digital product that's going to be inside the INFINii Marketplace. Whenever his course sells, he gets paid every single time. But in addition to that, as an INFINii member, if you share his course with others, you'll get paid too, an affiliate fee. So that's like totally awesome. And we also have the services within the digital marketplace. We also have the services where if you offer any type of service, doesn't, if you do accounting, if you do Facebook blog, if you do blogging, if you do Facebook PPC, whatever it happens to be that you do, if you offer a service, you can offer your services inside the INFINii digital marketplace and services, and you'll get paid for your services when people buy it, and then other members within INFINii can share that out, and as people buy it, they don't even have to be members of INFINii to buy it. As other people buy it, then you'll get compensated for sharing that person's opportunity or that person's service. So that's another way. Again, I'm talking over and about, there's endless ways to make money in this business. Endless ways to make money. And I haven't even scratched the surface of everything. One of them I do want to mention is a partner. If you decide to join as a partner, then what you will have access to as a partner is you'll gain access to bonuses and commissions. We have an awesome compensation plan, and so you can get paid every single time you bring in a new team member, but you'll also get paid for any e-commerce activity that you engage in the marketplace. That's called our business volume, and you'll also get paid, and it's a percentage of that. It's not all of it, it's a percentage of it. And you'll also be compensated for any vendors that you bring in. Every single time their item sells out of the marketplace, then you'll get compensated for that. So, you want to be part of Team NEOS. You want to be part of INFINii. INFINii offers a Saturday training every single Saturday. We also offer a masterclass. The masterclass series has already been recorded, so it's in our back office. And that is if you want to become a certified e-commerce expert. You can get your certification within INFINii, and you can use that certification to go, help other people, help other businesses that are not online, don't have stores, whatever. You can help them. So I just keep going on about all the awesome things that are inside of INFINii, and the kind of money that you can make here is just ridiculous from your e-commerce business and also from helping others. It's just bananas. So you want to click the link below, join us. Now, Team NEOS is another story. You get everything that you get inside of INFINii, but you also get with Team NEOS, you get a community, a family that's going to help you with your business. We're going to cheer you on every single time you make a sale. Every single time that you are profitable, in any kind of way, we're going to cheer you on. If you're running through some hurdles, we're going to help you figure out how to get over those hurdles. In addition to that, you have access to the exclusive Team NEOS training site. And in that Team NEOS training site, you're going to gain access to specific training tips and tricks that our fearless leaders, the founders of Team NEOS, Nikki and Paris Witherspoon, you'll gain access to information that they have shared with us, the leaders, so that way we can help you be successful and profitable in e-commerce, because we really do care about you. You know, at the end of each month, we get together with our Team NEOS members and we say, who hasn't made money? Who hasn't made at least 5 sales on any platform? Who has not been, made any kind of money? Let's go and let's look at your listings. And we bring them into a private chat and we look at their listings with them and we go over what it is about that listing that they could tweak to help them get better. And we talk about strategies for the next month to help them to be able to make money. And that's what we do inside of Team NEOS. We are a completely different beast. We operate completely differently than most. And so I think we do have someone that's coming out. They haven't come out yet, and I'm glad that they're here. In addition to, our Facebook group, our team training site, I mean, everything that we do inside of Team NEOS is just extra gravy on top of what you're going to get inside of INFINii. So with that being said, you should click the link below. Join Team NEOS, join INFINii. Whoever shared this link with you, join. Now, I'm going to let the awesome, the amazing, the beautiful Miss Nikki Witherspoon come on out and just share whatever she wants to share, because we are at the end of the Hangout. So whatever she wants to talk about, she gets to talk about. So come on out.
Just in time. Hey, everybody. I know it's been a while since I have been on a Hangout. What's up, Derek, Book Boss, Renata, Nicole? You guys are awesome. Parrish and I, he's running around here somewhere, but Parrish and I have been nonstop in the background, just trying to make sure that everything is put together properly for the awesome members of INFINii. Of course, you awesome members of Team NEOS. I mean, things are just changing. Things are improving. The team that you have at your fingertips right now is one of the most amazing groups of servant leaders that I've ever seen. Okay, Parrish and I don't have a huge background in network marketing. We are primarily working for INFINii from the product perspective. Okay, now does that mean that we are not builders, that we don't see any value in building? No. Okay, why? Because of this company. This company itself has really changed our whole thought process when it comes to building a team. Reason being is because we're not providing products that will just sit on people's shelves. We're not providing things that people are just going to make blanket auto ships and just automatic payments and then end up, a year down the road with a dining room full of boxes or a garage full of boxes of stuff they can't move, okay? What we're providing is a tool, is a service, is training that can take your life in a completely different direction. I mean, everybody's heard our story by now. If you haven't, it's all over the place. So I'm not going to I don't want to say bore you, but I'm not going to make you sit here and listen to that whole thing. But Parrish and I changed our lives doing just this business. We did nothing else but this business. This is what brought us home. This is what replaced 2, not 1, but 2 six-figure incomes in a matter of months. Okay, both of us replaced our income in 6 months. I was able to replace mine in 4. He came home 2 months later. Okay, this is something that is totally attainable for anybody. Guys, we just got off of a corporate training not too long ago, and in that training we said exactly that. What do you need to do to get started? What do you need to get started? You need to take action. Okay, but before you can take action on the product level, you need to click the button below. Okay, that button is not there for decoration. That button is there to welcome you into a group of people who are, so strongly looking out for your well-being, to the point where they're not a group of people who are going to say, you know what, you can come in at that $49 level, but you're going to be so much better off if you come in at the $149 level, or you're going to be 10 times better if you come out at the $399. No, we don't want you to come in at $399. What other company is going to tell you, do not, let me get close to this thing, do not get the upper level package? Why? Because you're not ready for it. You're not ready for it. What other company is going to tell you that? They're going to tell you, oh, no, come in, buy the big $2,000 package. Come in, buy this, buy that. No. Look, I got it on my shirt, okay? I'm telling you, don't do it unless you are ready to do that. Unless you are at a point in your business where you up here and right here can sustain that type of a lifestyle. If you can't, then you've got no business there. Why? Because we don't want you to join our business for a month or 2 months or 3 months. No, we want you to be a lifetime member. And the only way that you're going to be a lifetime member, like Derek the Book Boss, like Renata, like Nicole, is if you know what you're doing. That's what we do here in this business. That's what this team is going to do for you. They're going to ensure that you're not just blanketly having $49 coming out of your bank account every single month. They want to make sure that in addition to that deduction, you've got deposits coming in on a regular basis, okay? And until you've got those deposits coming in that way cover that $49, you have no business upgrading, okay? That's coming straight from the horse's mouth. I'm not calling myself a horse, but, you know, whatever. You know, just letting you know point blank. Why? Because we're going to keep it real with you. We're going to keep it real with you. If you're not there at a business level that can sustain that type of momentum where you need to be at those upper levels, you need to come in at the ground floor. You need to come, where's Parrish at? Because Parrish can start telling you guys about foundations and how to relate the foundation of a house. I mean, guys, it's there. It's there, all right? This business is there. It has changed our lives. Absolutely. We are home. We are together. We have brought our family back from all over this world. I'm not even saying all over the state, the country. No, we were all over the world. Brought everybody back into one household. We're a family. We're able to work together. We're able to do this business together, and we're excited to share it with others. You know, I don't want to ramble on and on because you guys, I get passionate about this. I don't just get passionate because of a massive team. I don't get passionate because of, you know, a deposit into my bank account. No, I get passionate because this business, doing this business, drop shipping, FBA is what changed our lives. Drop shipping, FBA is what changed our life. Surrounding ourselves by like-minded individuals who have the same thought process as it comes to others. We don't blanketly recruit. We bring people into a business. We bring you into a family. We want to see you succeed. We want to see you do well. And we will do anything in our power to make sure that you do well, besides going out and doing the work for you, because you need to do your own work. Sorry, that's how it rolls. But if you pay attention, if you use this, if you actually pay attention and do the work, you will see results. And everybody's different. So we can't tell you that you're going to see a result in 5 minutes, in an hour. Can't even tell you in 2 days. You know, people are different. I had my first sale within 48 hours. My sister had her first sale in 30 days. My mom had her first sale in 14 days. There's people all throughout those different scales. So it's all about the level of effort that you're putting into the business. But one thing that we can tell you for sure is that it does work. That it absolutely does work. And hey, you know, if you want to build a team, whoo, perfect place to do it. Perfect place to do it. The reason why we never built other MLMs or joined other MLMs is because we didn't want to push a product that made no sense. We didn't want to have, we feel a really, really strong connection with people to the point where we feel bad if we think you're wasting your money. Okay, so we'll never put something in front of you that we think is going to waste your money because we knew the sacrifices that we put out just to make that dollar. And we refuse to put that off on anybody else. So if we put something in front of you, it's because it genuinely does work and it genuinely does change lives. I mean, there's so many stories. The stories that are on this panel right now, second to none. Okay, the information that's on this panel right now, the rest of the leaders out there, I mean, you just have a wealth of information. You have a wealth of love and support at your fingertips, and the only thing that's required of you at this moment in time is to click the button directly underneath this video. I'm going to be quiet because I can go on for like 20 more minutes, 30 more minutes, so I think I've said enough for right now, so I'm going to push this right on back over.
You know, we love it when you come out. We love it when you surprise the audience, and we love your story, and we are thankful for you. So we don't want you to be quiet. Let me just tell you, Derek's like, come on, bring it, bring it, bring it. We want you to keep going. Don't stop. We love it because we don't get you on a hangout. I'm just going to tell the audience. Okay, so this, if you have not figured out, is our fearless leader, Ms. Nikki Witherspoon. I said that at the beginning before she came on, but you need to understand what the person that is talking. This is the lady again. They replaced two six-figure incomes in roughly 4.5, 5 months. The two of them came home from harm's way in Iraq, and we love their story. They founded Team NEOS, and again, it means no excuses, only solutions. She is only about solutions. She is only about pouring into her team how to make money, how to be profitable, how to get the bigger checks, how to, stop working so hard and to the grindstone and being frustrated with your financial situation, how to turn your situation around. That is what she's about. And she has poured that into this team, and that is all we care about. We want to help people make money, and no, we don't want people to waste their money in this business. We really we dig deep down into the team and say, if you haven't made any money, we want to know about it. We want to know about it so that we can try and help you turn it around. We can't do it for you, though. We can't do it for you. So Derek is out there. He's unmuted. We want Nikki to unmute, but go ahead, Derek.
Now, I'm not going to have our fearless leader come on this hangout and not have anything to say about her. Now, you know this. Now, guys, ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at the lady that's responsible for the book boss even being born, right? She was right there. It was like she was in the delivery room. Push it out. Push it out. Push it out. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. I'm like, all right, I can do it. She is the reason why I even have a digital product. This happened about 8 months ago, 9 months ago, something like that. So this is the right team. All right, you're looking at the lady that is leading us and showing us how to make six figures in a year. All right, that's what you're looking at right now. All right, the knowledge that she has in terms of getting things into Amazon and things that are selling. Like she said, the stuff that they're talking about is not just sitting on the shelf, right? Because of her, I saw this lady with this pink hair talking about frozen this, frozen that, frozen this. So I went out to a Five Below, and I had never really been into a Five Below until I came into her, seeing her, and I went to Five Below, and I'm like, these frozen tiaras, and I was sending these tiaras in, and I had never seen something sell so fast. These tiaras would go into the warehouse, Amazon warehouse, and literally 3 hours later, I was sold out. Had me running around to different Five Belows and whatnot, trying to find the tiaras. So that's the type of team that you're on. We believe in sharing. Nicole, and AJ was up last night sharing. Just sharing products and sharing things that is selling. All right. So you're at the right place at the right time. All you have to do is click the link below. Do not let a $49 decision keep you from having to work for the next 30 years. You're $49 away from the beginning of your retirement. That's the way I look at it. How bad do you want it? You see the people. Look at Renata. Like I told you, Renata, we got to get our children together. We can do a FaceTime or something like that for real. All right, all right. So back over to you, Nicole. I just want to say that Nikki, thank you. We love you here in Michigan. Thank you for all you've done. Because of you, my family is in a better place. And
Derek, I'm gonna let Nikki come out for just a second because I gotta go get a plug. I gotta go get a plug right now. So Nikki and Derek, you guys come on out. I'm gonna mute out for just a second. I'll be back in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Well, let's just go. Come on, let's just take over this thing then. All right. But just to bring things back to a perspective on what INFINii has coming out for people. We've got INFINii Marketplace getting ready to be released. And for those who don't know what INFINii Marketplace is, it's a place where we can connect businesses to our members. What that does is that puts you in a whole nother playing field, okay? It gives you access as a seller to a wide gambit of products at prices that will now make you competitive with the Amazons, with the Walmarts, with all these other places that you can drop ship. We'll have suppliers out there that you can actually drop ship from. So that means that's even
Nicole, are you there? Nikki, are you there? You just froze up on us.
Well, Nicole muted. I will chime in just so that I can, like Mr. Strickland, speak wonderful things about our amazing leader, Nikki. Nikki, love you, love you. Thank you for all you do. She talks about the servant leadership of this team. If you ever wanted to see a lady who has revolutionary ideas, then again, Team NEOS is where you want to be. Nikki has inspired me more than she'll ever know. The ideas about, working with family, making this a collective effort, that comes from all the great things that I see her doing with her family. That's what I want for my family. I tell my sons now, you don't ever have to have a job. I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful. I'm beyond blessed. I have young, talented men making good grades. They do awesome things. They want to do awesome things. But, most parents are still, I value education, but I'm like, I don't want you to get caught up in this mindset of someone else telling you what your life should look like, someone else telling you this is the way your life is supposed to flow. So, Nikki, just the idea that you work so closely together with your family members, it's an inspiration. It's what I want for my family. It's what I want for my sons. I want when they have kids. Now I'm an old mom, so hopefully, God willing, I'll still be around when my grandkids are around. But the things I'm teaching my boys, I want to be able to teach their kids the same ideas, the same concepts, the same business models. I'm sure things will change, but the idea that we all work together. Nikki, you're revolutionary. We love you. Thank you for all you do.
That's for sure.
So we lost the video. I don't think we lost the audio. It says still broadcasting. So if we're still broadcasting, that's great. I guess Nikki says she's dead in the water as well.
No, she's back on now.
I'm back.
Okay. So I am the only one that's frozen, so I can't see anybody.
Come back. Mine has been blinking on and off. It'll come back.
Okay. So anyway, I was like, oh, I'm about to lose. See, when Nikki started talking, first Derek started talking, and I wasn't looking at the plug. And then Nikki started talking, and I really get mesmerized when she talks. So anyway, I apologize. I've been running all day. I'm sorry for those who are watching this recording. We are glad that you're at least hearing it. Nikki is amazing. What Renata said is so amazing. Just this business is amazing. And also what Derek had to say was amazing. So I will let you guys finish up now that I got battery power. Can anybody hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay. All right. So, Nikki, I didn't want to interrupt. I think you kept talking for a minute, and I think it dropped off for a second. But you can finish what you were saying before.
I was talking for a minute. I mean, but that's just, I get so passionate about this, and if we can leave anybody on this call with anything, it's, make decisions, make choices that suit your family and your dynamic. If we'll never be ones to tell you to, go sell things, go pawn things, whatever, to make a membership payment. Get your life in order first. But when you get to that point and you're ready to join, guys, this link is not going anywhere. Okay, we would love to have you today, but we will totally accept you tomorrow or the day after as well. Okay, we're not going anywhere. The team's not going anywhere. Our thought process, our mentality, the company, nothing is going anywhere. So when you're ready to make that jump, when you're ready to change your life, when you're ready to change your future, then you know where to come back to. It's the link that you're watching right now. Okay, so I mean that's about as simple as I can get it. That just to bring it back home for everybody. This business is not all about, how much money you can get from so many different people to boost yourself up. No one on this panel wants you to join unless you're ready. When you're ready, then we're ready to have you as well. Ready to welcome you to the team, ready to welcome you to the company, ready to welcome you to your future. So when you're ready to make that move, make that adjustment, then you come on back. If today ain't the day, hey, we'll be here tomorrow. We're not going anywhere. We're in this for the long haul for sure. Okay, so this is going on 3 years for us. We're not moving. As a matter of fact, I'm mad I didn't find this business years before. I didn't have to spend 10 years in Iraq. I could have spent 1 or 2. But hey, you live and you learn. It made us the people that we are today. And like I said, if the person you are today is not ready to click that button, but hey, You may wake up tomorrow and be the person that you need to be, ready to hit that button. So then you come back tomorrow and you hit that button. It's just as simple as that. We'll never pressure, we'll never push, we'll never, look down upon anybody that's not ready to make that move forward. We all have our own times and our own places. So when you're ready to make that move, the team will be here. Derek will be here. Renata will be here. Nicole will be here. Everyone who's not on the call will be here. And INFINii will be here waiting for you. So I'll leave it at that.
All right. Well, we are so glad that Nikki came out today. We're glad that Derek and Renata are here. We're glad that Leah came out early.
Yeah, we're glad that Leah came out earlier. So, guys, listen, we're going to close this on out. At this time, if someone invited you to this video, please get back with the person. Let them know that you're ready to get started. We got a couple of different packages, but as Nikki said, get it pretty much. I'm going to sum up what Nikki said. Get in where you fit in, all right? Get in where you fit in. You may fit in at your surge level. If you're ready for that and you want to do that, we want you to have that. But definitely get in where you fit in and, click the link below and let's get started, all right? So until our next video, it is our wish for you that you all be blessed and be a blessing. Peace. Uh-oh, I think Nicole has to shut it down.
Have a great holiday weekend. Be safe.
I think Nicole has to shut us down. You have to shut us down. So we're going to wait on her to come back in to shut us down. Let me see. No, she started it. So Nicole, Nikki, she can't.
Well, I mean, we can go back and forth just coming up with great things to say about the great company and the great leadership on this team. But just to give Nicole a few minutes to come back, I just want to encourage you. Like I said before, but if you have any doubt, let us just encourage you that you can absolutely do this. You can do this with the help and support of a wonderful team, the help and support of people, just like Nikki said, that are not going to leave you out there, that are not going to leave you stranded and wondering what the next step is. Our weekly trainings are phenomenal, and we do all of these things on top of, they're just a bonus, lagniappe as we like to say, on top of the INFINii training. So if you're looking for a team where you're going to have the support, if you're looking for a team where you don't have to be afraid to raise your hand and ask questions, there are no crazy, stupid